Here it is. A big car in miniature was the well-deserved slogan of the Topolino in 1936. And it's more than ever deserved today by the new 500. It's called 500, but is an entirely new car of modern design and construction. With smaller outside dimensions, it affords the maximum of room and comfort. Don't these controls just make you long to drive it? Here are the two starting levers, the 4-speed and reverse gearbox, just like the 600, and the hand lever brake. Ventilation, heating, and other conveniences appreciated by the motorists are not lacking. The essential instruments are neatly grouped on a single dial. As we shall see, the new 500 has its power unit at the rear. This arrangement is of fundamental importance, as proved by the success of the 600. Under the front bonnet are the fuel tank, the spare wheel, the battery, the toolkit, ample luggage space, and also the two ventilation air ducts. The engine is magnificent, with absolutely new features. 2 cylinders in line, 4-stroke, 480 cubic centimeters, air-cooled, silent running, ruggedly built, 13 horsepower. The cooling air comes in through the upper grille, and a powerful fan blows it against the cylinders and the sump, while a part of it goes to feed the carburetor. This engine fears neither hard work, winter cold, nor summer heat. There is no need for antifreeze mixtures or for topping up the water in the radiator. The water reflects like a mirror the graceful lines of the newcomer. Air and light enter freely through the open roof. It's just the car for her, and for him too. He's a traveling salesman. I should have, he was always saying, a car expressly tailored to my job. And the doctor? My profession calls for a nimble, trouble-free car always ready to start. The workman too has found at last the small, economical, ultra-utilitarian, real car he has always longed for. In the dreams of engaged couples, there is always a small, cream-colored car for the honeymoon trip. That dream has now come true. My wife says, just think of the joy of being able to take the children to school without fuss or trouble. I can't take you a car. What I'd like is just a tiny car, one that doesn't cost very much. The workman's wife says, just think of the trips we can make on Sundays at little expense. A gallon of gas will take us a good 60 miles. To run around town in a car is all very well, but how about parking? The new 500 solves the problem. It darts away from traffic lights like a rabbit. Quite a lot of time saved at the end of the day. It's just the car for hunting trips, and the dogs think so too. The youngsters and their friends have other ideas, but they find the car just as ideal for their picnics. Everybody is saying that the new 500 is just the car for me. Just look how those two young men are tackling that climb. They seem to be having a race. Not quite according to the highway code perhaps, but let's overlook it. The new 500 is so thrilling to drive. It rides like a big car. It holds the road remarkably well, seems glued to it. Sure and safe steering, lightning pickup, fast uphill and safe downhill, because it has excellent brakes. This is the new big car in miniature that already can be seen on the roads of every country, usually doing something like 55 miles an hour. The new 500 puts thousands and thousands of new motorists on 4 wheels. Every man's car, an instrument of modern social and business life.